All right, question 5b. Okay, another quadratic-quadratic system. So, first thing that I'm going to do is get my graphic display calculator out, because that's what it says here. And sorry, I'm just going to start a brand new graph here. Here we go, getting the calculator all ready. And so I'll enter in this first one, x squared minus 4x plus 6. Now, I've said this for a couple other questions, but once again, I am using the Inspire, but the method will be very similar if you're using the TI-83 or the 84. I press enter, and it immediately gives me my graph there. I need to enter the next one in, so you'd go back to y equals. This is going to be negative x squared plus 4x minus 2. Press enter. Now, that's a bit of an interesting situation here. I'm not entirely sure how many points of intersection I'm getting. So what I might do here is zoom in on that. So I'll press graph. Now I have to do it by pressing menu, and then I'll go window zoom here. You can just press the zoom on your calculator here, but I'm going to use the zoom box. I don't know. I can't tell exactly what's going on here. Now I suspect, kind of based on the way the questions typically get asked, I suspect that is going to be one solution. This is that these are tangent to each other, but you never know. So I'm going to zoom in on that, and well, that really does look like they're tangent to each other. So now I'm going to go and press menu, go into analyze graph. So for you guys, you would press second trace, go into the calc menu, and then you choose intersect. I'll choose intersection as well. Now for me, I just move my cursor. Oh, what did I press? Hold on. I don't think I pressed the right thing here. It's asking me for the two graphs there, which is kind of weird. Okay. Well, now that is interesting. The calculator does not want to find that point of intersection. I'm going to try this one more time here. Whoops. Oh, okay. No wonder both times I did that, I chose, okay, I'm embarrassed to admit this. I'm not wearing my glasses right now, so I'm not wearing my glasses, so I misread the word inflection for intersection. Anyway, a little embarrassed by that. The answer is 2, 2. Okay, the calculator found the point 2, 2. Okay, now in this case here, this is truly a tangent. In the previous one, they intersected, but at one point. Now, here, to do this algebraically, I've got these two equations. I am going to just set them equal to each other. They are both equal to y. Okay, now ultimately the relationships are different here, but what we're suggesting when we do this is that at some point, okay, the y coordinates for both of these guys behave the same, that they're producing the same y value. And so that's why we're setting them equal to each other. Now, I know that it's not going to work for all of them, and so that's why when I set up this relationship, I already know that I'm going to solve it for one or two different values here. Now, I know in this case it's going to be 1. So I'm going to bring everything over to one side, because it's a quadratic, so I need it to be equal to 0. So I'm going to bring this negative x squared term over to get 2x squared. I will bring the 4x over, get negative 8x. I'll bring this negative 2 over, and that'll be positive 8 equals 0. I will divide everything through here by 2. And I can do that because it's an equation. As long as I do it to both sides, I'm fine. And what's nice about this is the right-hand side is a 0. So dividing 0 by 2 is fine. I can do that. Doesn't change anything. And now I have to factor this to solve it. And it turns out this is going to end up being negative x minus 2 squared. Okay. Now, if you have to fart with this and kind of do your kind of play with the numbers a little bit to see that that this is actually the case here, that's fine. I recognize this pattern mostly because I've already seen that trinomial a little while ago. So I know that x is equal to 2. Okay, that's the only way that x minus 2 squared could be 0 is if that x value there is equal to 2. And I go back into one of these original ones here, and I got to take that, whoops, I got to take this x equals 2 and put it back into one of these. I would probably choose the first one, because that way I'm not dealing with that, sorry, that negative there. So 2 squared is 4, minus 4 times 2, so that's going to be 4 minus 8. Okay, so negative 4 plus 6, positive 2. So therefore, I get the answer 2 comma 2. And now I go back up and I need to verify this. So is the y coordinate is 2 equal to 2 squared minus 4 times 2 plus 6? Well, yeah, I mean, I just used that equation to get it, so I would hope that would work. But does it work in the other equation? 2 is equal to negative 2 squared plus 4 times 2 minus 2. Let's just take a look at this. 2 squared is 4, that's negative 4, plus 8 would be positive 4, putting those together, minus 2 gets me positive 2. So yeah, left side equals right side. So the answer is that particular point right there, 2 comma 2.